So comparing nowadays and at present time, there's a lot of difference. Communication, you have to be sending with your family using voice tape. Letters, it takes time. Sometimes you're going to receive a news for the whole 2 months. So if you have 10, 15, 20 letters, all you have to do is take them out and make sure that you have the dates chronologically, and then you keep on reading them from the last month to the present time.
Pagka ang pamilya magpapadala ng Christmas card, yung kapatid ko, asawa ko, mga anak ko magpapadala ng Christmas card sa akin, kadalasan noon, Valentine ko na natatanggap, February na.
Pag walang natanggap na sulat ng araw, ang lungkot. Makikita mo kami tuwan-tuwa kami, may nasulat kami. Pero siya, ang lungkot niya. Kaya ang ginagawa namin, para hindi lang malungkot yung kasama namin, susulat kami. Address to him. Kaya pag ikaw ng barko, may sulat siya. Hindi nga lang sa pamilya niya, sa amin galing. Hello, gusto ka na? Ganun yung ano namin. Para lang may sulat, may matanggap siya. Para hindi naman siya maging kawawa. So nung araw, pag nagpaplat kami ng targets, mano-mano. May radar plotter dyan, maswerte kung may radar plotter ka, ang ginagawa lang namin, BRM at EBL. Pero ngayon, ARPA, nakabigay na lahat sa yung direksyon, may true speed, may relative speed, may relative vector, may true vector.
At saka yung pagkuha ng weather report noon, siguro, ginagamit pa rin ngayon yung weather facsimile, pero malamang na ang ano ngayon ay through computer na rin, digital na ngayon, hindi na through radio signal.
Yun, ito na ngayon lumabas yung GPS. Nung araw kasi, nung na-invento ito, una yung satellite navigation. Kaya lang sa SatNav, pag kumukuha ka ng position, kung kailan niya lang gusto magbigay ng position, abutin ng 4 na oras, minsan 3 araw walang position, paswerte kung meron. Kaya nga na-fully developed tong GPS.
During my time as second mate, no LORAN, no GPS, no AIS, nothing. Day and night, I'm using the sextant for taking positions. Even distances, I'm still using my logarithms.
When I started sailing in the early 80s, ang mga nagsisiman noon ay hindi lamang mga nautical or marine graduates. Kahit na high school graduate, yung iba, hindi pa nakatuntong ng secondary school, high school.
May kinainan na restaurant yung ano doon, yung isang kapitan, nasarapan yata sa luto. Kinuha ang chip ko, ginawa siyang chip ko. Sandali, naging seaman siya.
Noon ay hindi kinakailangan ng isang seaman na magkaroon ng passport para makapag-join sa ibang bansa. Noon, ang seaman's book ay ginagamit namin pang-travel.
Before, we are not required to have visa on our seaman's book. Once we're going to go to the America, the agent from Japan, local agent from Japan, just sent all our crews to our agent in America, and it's up to them to make this application to the visa.
Noon maraming tao.
Sa laki ng crew nung araw, 38 kami.
But it's fun during the time because in a vessel like that, 10,000, 12,000 gross tonnage, we're about 36. We have 3 ADs, 3 OS, a bosun, a storekeeper, a carpenter, chief steward. In the engine room, also plenty. We got complete engineers. We have 4 engineers, 3 oilers, 3 wipers, electrician. So it's fun.
Sa kusina, sa catering department, noon merong chief cook, merong second cook, merong officers, messman, at saka cook.
At saka nung araw, no? Yung kontrata mo, 10 months. Ilang buwan ngayon ang kontrata? 6 months? 4 months sa official? Nung araw, open yan. Hanggang gusto mong sumakay, kaya mong tumagal sa barko, pwede. Hindi ka papauwi ng kumpanya. Imagine ha, meron akong kasamang AD na 11 years straight without going home.
What I could advise for these young guys is this: if you really believe that you want to have a sea life, then go for it. But always remember, time is very crucial in life. Time passes by, we grow older every day. If you are going to put any investment, invest to yourself.
May advice to the new seafarer, kailangan magkaroon kayo ng pagsisikap. Meron kayong dapat plano lagi na bawat sakay ninyo, meron kayong project. Para pag uwi ninyo at magbakasyon kayo, nakikita ninyo ang pinaghirapan ninyo. And spend your money wisely. Hindi yung bili doon na hindi naman kailangan. Okay? Kailangan ang paggastos ninyo, tingnan nyo rin. Kung kinakailangan ka, gumastos kayo. Pero pag hindi na kailangan, wag muna. Okay? So, magtipid habang nasa barko.
At syempre, hindi habang panahon ay malakas na maghahanap buhay na nasa malayo, kailangan is maging magplano sila para doon sa future.